Greetings all, Vanny here for Aries' weekend message. Aries, this is going to be a special reading because on the day of recording, it is the new moon. And tomorrow, Saturday, February the 10th, is the Lunar New Year. And we move into the year of the dragon. The moon cycles completely reset themselves. This is a huge time of releasing burden, anxieties, fears, and self-limiting beliefs. The two cards that came out for you are the King of Diamonds and the Queen of Swords in reverse. I almost feel like divorce is occurring here because, like, they're staring each other down with their totems, their talismans, and it is very off-putting. Like, things are going to be separating here because there's just so much quarrel, so much fight going on between these two. Like, no one is happy in this situation. And if that is the situation that you're dealing with, Aries, or a similar one of feeling out of choices, without stability, without direction, because the King of Diamonds, the King of Pentacles, is someone who is so secure in everything that he has. He has everything that he needs, and there's nothing that upsets his stability. The Queen of Swords knows exactly what she wants and knows exactly what to do to get there. With this imbalanced, I feel as though there's either upset in the home, like families getting divorced, or there's upset in your balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Perhaps one has been going too far in the other direction. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, you really do need to walk away from this situation because it is not serving you. Something about this is not only bad for you energetically, but bad for the way your life will be, bad for the direction that your life needs to go. Yeah, Knight of Diamonds, you just can't move forward in this situation. It's just stagnancy is what I am feeling. Spirit, what can Aries do to get out of this stagnancy? I'm going to take the ones that are on my desk because everything else kind of just fell away. Like, there's, yeah, Devil, the Empress, Eight of Swords fell down. Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. So the ones we're actually going to take for you are the 10 of Crystals, releasing that burden, releasing the weight that this situation has put upon you, and walk away from it slowly and steadily because you're valuing yourself. Because you value you, because you're honoring yourself and your emotions, you're allowing yourself to walk away from a situation that is simply not working anymore. Spirit, what does the Starseed have to say? The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Seeing potential in yourself, seeing potential in something you want to do, or just seeing potential in a new opportunity, especially if you've stayed in this situation. Like, even into your adult life, you haven't moved out, and that's not judging. I'm almost 24 and I still live with my parents because shit's expensive. They're making it too hard to move out on your own. But there could be a new opportunity being presented to you in something that you may have been suppressing, rejecting, or denying about yourself, or maybe just not been giving the care and honor that it deserves. For example, if you are a creative type person and you have an ability to create something beautiful like polymer clay or welding, or you're very good at painting and detailing cars, whatever it is that you do, it might be something that you do as a hobby but don't think that you could do as a profession. I'm telling you here, as someone who's creating her own company with crystal intention bracelets, you can do anything if you have the mindset to do the work, to make it good, to lay that foundations, to make your business profitable. I believe you can do anything with your creativity. So bringing unconsciousness into light, bringing that talent, that innate gift that you have, seeing the potential in it and nurturing it, letting it flourish. You have fallen to my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. There has been quite this upheaval and shift going on, but similar to how much energy is flowing into them and out, You have a lot of support right now. So if there is something bothering you, if this situation is too burdensome, release it. Literally say, I release my energy in this situation, and you will not be affected by it nearly as much, because it is your energy that is tied to the people, situation, and egos that are applied in that situation that is causing this upset, that is making you feel hurt, that is making you feel this imbalance. You have, I remember, soul plan, a fated life path, or destined life. The fated life versus the destined life. So with soul plan here, this is a reminder that when you come to this world, when you come to this realm, and you're born into this fleshy meat sack that is our vessel, this vessel is your vehicle for your soul's mission to be completed with. You have a mission that you chose before you came into this vessel. But in learning to operate this machine, we forget so much of our connection to the source and the divine. We forget so much of our plan and purpose. Now, some children can hang on to this for a very long time. But when they get into school and they begin to be programmed, they forget these things, or are taught that these things that feel very natural to them are wrong. And they begin to suppress, reject, or hide these parts of themselves. We need to not do that anymore, my love. Every single person on this planet has innate psychic gifts, talents, and abilities. These are things that are very natural to us, and up until the last few hundred years was celebrated, honored, and valued. Something in the last few hundred years wanted to take away our power, wanted to take away our gifts, take away our ability to connect and make our own lives ours. But guess what? This is a power that cannot be denied. This is a gift that will not be suppressed anymore, and more people are coming online to their psychic gifts, abilities, and the connection that we have with the divine. It is not one God. It is not heaven or hell. Source is all-encompassing, all-loving, and they want the best for you, but they have to make sure you're strong enough to go through it. So they give you challenges, so they give you these hard times. They give you these roots and sources of pain to see, are you brave enough to break this generational curse? Are you strong enough to make this change, or will you continue to accept the world that was presented to you? Are you wise enough to question the status quo and the things that are given to you on surface value? Or will you look deeper? Will you find yourself again? Will you find your soul again? You are not alone. Don't forget that, my love. Isolation, physical connection, and community. As I said, there are more and more of us coming online. We're creating our communities like we are here, where people are supported and guided. But you also have an entire army of spirit warriors that are ready to help you. Divines from every walk of life. Egyptian, Celtic, Nordic, Chinese, any deity, any pantheon you choose to follow. The deities are all there. They are energy. They are alive. You have archangels, ascended masters, fairies. You have your ancestors. You have the people who have yet to be born. You have so many people on your spirit team that are ready and willing to help you, but you have to invite their aid. You have to reach out to them, Aries, because we live in the realm of free will, and they cannot interrupt or disrupt our lives without our permissions. So if you want your happiness to walk away from this situation of toxicity, simply ask and surrender that fear to the universe that things are going to fall apart, because they had to fall apart to come back together, and everything is indeed out of your control, and you don't have to carry that burden anymore, my love. Surrender that to spirit and ask for the greatest and highest good of your soul's mission to come in, and you will see how quickly and miraculously your life changes if you are willing to accept it. Have a beautiful day, Aries.